Hello, welcome to the first edition of Talk with Ojay. Today, I am more than glad to have the creative director of Delight Notion Studio with me. So, Mr. Delight, we are more than happy to have you in our scene today. I would like to know you more.
Okay, thank you very much for having me. My name is Ojay, also known as Delight Notion. I'm a portrait, wedding, product, and documentary photographer.
Wow, that's a lot though. You're a big man, sir. So I would like to know what inspired this career of yours. Why did you choose photography?
Okay, should I say, I actually like people happy. I enjoy when people smile. Normally when you see me, it's true my smile, you understand, it's me. So I needed, there was this point in my life I needed to do something, and I just got out of secondary school looking for admission and the rest like that. So let me just say, long story short, admission wasn't coming, so I decided to learn something. So my dad was this kind of person that, so far you dey go school, sorry for speaking pidgin, I just have to something about me. So far you dey go school, you must learn handwork. So he just gave me the platform like, okay, choose one of the handwork you want to learn. So I just choose photography because that's something I only have flair for. That's it, man.
Oh, so your dad pushed you into photography. That's beautiful. For how long have you been into photography?
Okay, I would say professionally I've been into photography for 3 years now. Let me say professionally. The main reason why I use professionally because all those years I've been on and off, all those things like that. I've been using it as an hobby. So I started photography professionally, like taking it as a career 3 years ago, and that should be in my 3 to 400 level. That was 2018, 2019. I remember like 3 years ago, or it's 4 years ago. That's 4 years ago, sorry. So towards that period, that's why I had to just say, bro, let me just choose this as a career, and it's nice.
No.
It's nice.
I've been seeing a lot of your work, and I'm like, who is this guy that is very good with wedding photography, and then he's also good with portrait photography? Is there another genre of photography you are looking at diving into?
Yes, definitely. There are so many important kind of photography. Okay. Those ones you get cool cash. There's this one they call concert photography and estate photography itself. Okay. Even as we are in Nigeria, there is food photography. Food photography is also lucrative, but for now, I actually want to dive into concert photography and estate photography.
Oh,
because that one is less stress,
okay,
and sweet money.
I like the sweet money part because, of course, I like plenty money. So, Mr. Delight Notions, I would like to know, if you're not doing photography, what other career would you have picked?
If I wasn't doing photography, better still I would have been a lecturer. That was what I wanted right from the onset. When I got to the university, I had this mind of one day becoming a lecturer. I saw myself as becoming a doctor or a professor one day, staying in front of people. And so everything about my life is just, should I say, impact making, because I'm this kind of person that, can I digress a little? Okay, I'm this kind of person that I'm actually a conserved person, but when I meet people, I make sure that before you live with this impact aspect. So this impact has already been my team before. So lecturing was one of the side I would have settled down for. But the way it is, when you get to school with passion and everything, there are so many things that are going to discourage you from school, the educational system and the rest like that. So who knows? I might still dive into lecturing. Photography is here. I'm also lecturing, and there's a professor that specializes in photography too. So
yeah, that's true. Actually, you can do both. Who knows? You can do both. So, as a photographer, what's your biggest fear?
My biggest fear as a photographer in a country like this, economy is one of those things. economy and trying to meet up with demands, because as technology evolves every day, you tend to see that if you don't evolve, you become very outkick and people don't sort out for you. So the biggest fear is managing the evolvement and also the economy of the country and just pushing forward. So that's what it means. Am I right with such answers?
Yeah.
Okay.
So Mr. Delight Notion,
Yes.
where do you see yourself in the next 5 years in photography?
It's a very big question. Well, alright. I've always had this dream to photograph people that matters, document governments, parastatals, document cutting of industries, document in the next 5 years. Those are some of the things I would say. Okay. Those are the things I would say for the next 5 years, and also just get international exposure, get international involvement, go internationally for jobs and all those things like that. That's it.
So as a creative in Nigeria, are there people you look up to? What are the people that inspire you in this niche?
Yeah, a lot of people. But first thing first, I will give honor to who honor is due. I see my boss as a boss himself, Cute 90s. The one that gave me the platform to learn photography itself. So I look up to Real Magic. I once met him in a master class in Ibadan. I look up to you can't call photography without calling Big Age. That one is very, very important. I look up to Big Age himself. I also look up to Emmanuel Eleke. I look up to Bird #1, which is the main Oga. I look up to Bird. So I've listed 4. There's this other one person. Sorry, the name just keep my name is Shola and Mashawn. I look up to him too, because he's a documentary photographer, and I've also had this flair to move into documentary one of these days. So, and he does this destination documentary, so I look up to him also. I met him once, but we didn't speak that. I just did him a little boss and all this stuff like that, and that was in Ibadan also. Yep.
So aside all of these persons that you've mentioned in Nigeria, are there other people outside the shores of Nigeria that you also admire and also look up to?
Plenty.
Okay.
One day I've been trying to meet Jerry Jones, Joel Grimes, Anita. Why is this name? This name is not coming. Is it Lipwell, something like that? I'm trying to remember the name now, but the time I will remember. Also want to meet with stand-up photography. I like his idea. I like his creativity. I like how natural he just allow the thing to flow. And this other person. Why am I forgetting this name? I'm gonna check. Is this the yesterday?
Some other time when I have a show, you will have to remember that. So, if I let out of our stage, what would you like to say to upcoming creatives that are wanting to delve into photography?
Okay. For me, I would say consistency, persistency, because to be frank with you, nobody is going to tell the truth. Photography is expensive, photography is hard, and one other thing again, financially, if you don't have 1 or 2 people that say I will support you or stuff like that, you almost run. You also have mental health issues, in the sense that you're not running mad, you just have to be thinking like 247 because of money. Because a camera you get for 600,000 last year, sorry, I'm calling big money. Okay, let me just imagine a camera you get for 150,000 last year.
You see the camera for that price? I doubt.
I think the last camera I bought in 2019, body only is 150,000. So to say you're getting a camera, let me just imagine you're getting a camera for 300,000 last year. within how many months now, go to the market, the camera will be 500,000. That's why it keeps skyrocketing. And you're not only getting camera, you are getting other gadgets, you are getting props and the rest like that. So the more the evolvement is, the more expensive it's become. There are some kind of new technologies I'm even seeing now that even me myself, I used to be scared of it, but those we are in the game now. So the best thing is persistency, consistency, and patience. And also, just help yourself. Carry your pride, calm down. If you know how to shoot well, it's important to just become a boy. Even in front, even as a boss, you need to be a boy, because there are so many people you need to learn under. And you know, mentoring also gives privilege for you to get big opportunities.
Yes.
In the sense that you are a boy to someone, or you are loyal to someone. When I say loyal, not because you want a job to the person or something like that. You are truly loyal to that person. So that person might like, what's up? How you doing? Okay, Delight Alpha, there's this work I have and I'm busy in this other side. Okay, please come and do this work for me. And it might be even in your lifetime, you are not even expecting that kind of pay or that kind of offer, but because of that line of mentorship, you have access to that. So those are the things I would say.
We have heard it all from the creative director of the Light Motion Studio. Once again, we are more than glad to have you, and we hope that when next we call upon you, you will come and share some of the wonderful experience you are having in your photography.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for honoring our invitation.
Laura.
Thank you very much. So guys, thank you. He said I have a nice voice. We'll talk about that next. See you in the next episode with Ojay.